Hello everyone, I'm going to be playing Amygdala demo. I gotta fix these settings. Why is it so small? I don't know why it does this to me. It just does. I'll try to fix it. Hopefully I didn't skip any dialogue or anything. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, Inlet Journeys. Game by Jasper Carmack? Mansion? Please. Have to toggle journal. How do I feel today? I'm feeling 100% at the moment. What am I doing? Finding some survival equipment, a torch at the least, and a weapon. Locate Dr. Trinit. I left my car headlights on so Professor knows I'm here. Well, by the time anything happens. The Kingsfield City Herald. Torrential rain to sweep Kingsfield. The Bureau of Meteorology announced today that East Australia can expect torrential rain over the coming weeks. Bushfires this week have been extinguished by the immense rainfall, with areas of Buckley's Creek expected to up to 30 millimeters of rain. I've never seen anything like it, says Farmer Gordon Ambley. I've lived here my entire life and it's never rained this hard. We've been in drought for so long, it's like the heavens have one beer too many. I wonder if there's anything else on the outside. I just want to check. There's a pile of pizza boxes. Hey. Okay, I don't think that there's anything to do out here, so we're just gonna go inside. Hey, a wrench. First day of October 1997, I heard a name today that brought me great surprise. I was using the internet to dial into a bulletin board when I noticed one of my former students was asking about the prelude. I desperately wanted to reach out, but I have no idea if my connection is monitored or not, so I left a cryptic note. I hope he can decipher it. He was one of my brightest students. I hope that he gets it. He may not know it yet, but I have heard his name many times over the prior months. I don't think he knows it, but the prelude knows him and wants him. I am going to save him instead. Perhaps he can save me too. Well, I think I might be that student. Can I, like, put that in my inventory or something? Oh. Well, I guess if we are gonna need a first aid kit, it's in the bathroom. I don't know if smashing anything will have anything. Here's a note. Morning the 7th day of October 1997, he got my email. I can't believe it. My chance to bring an end to this madness. I heard on the radio that the library burned down just as the bloody cultist planned. The police are looking for him, but I'm confident that my best former student should make it here. Last night, a rather wild stage 2 hybrid broke into the house. It seems she tried to eat a bunch of things from my guest and then got into the roof cavity, the west wing. I've heard her thumping around up there, and as such, I've decided that I will board the door up to keep her out of the rest of the house until such a time that I can deal with her. Okay. Let's go over here first. Nothing over here. So we can either go back or go up the stairs here. I kind of want to check the first floor instead of the second floor first. That one's locked. Never mind, it would all be... No, that's the entrance. Locked, okay. Ammo for a weapon we don't have yet. February 1997, I met a curious fellow this afternoon whilst on my way to collect my coat from a staff lounge. I witnessed a person I didn't recognize wandering around the computer rooms after hours. He was an unusual sort and seemed very interested in what resources the university had on a certain interest group known as a prelude. It seems the prelude is a collective of minds that have access to some manner of considerably advanced technology and have a keen interest in the advancement of human society. I'm curious to learn more. Ooh. It's quite the room. This. So we're missing a piece. Did I knock that over? My bad. That one I did on purpose. Okay, I think... No, that one wasn't locked. Yeah, that was the outside. Back in. Yeah. That door's locked. It's gonna go this way. I'll see what I had in my inventory. Okay. Just this way then. Oh, there's a pool out back. Hello? We're gonna go in this one. Oh, thanks. Don't want to mess with no spiders. What's in here? Oh, of course the door's locked. Never mind. Third day of October 1997. Ever since we opened the portal to the city beneath, there's been a profusion of obscenely large swimming spiders making their way up from the cistern and into the house. These impressively large species seem to be the Pelosia manus species, commonly known as the huntsman spider. It is with, most fortunately, an enormous sense of relief that I have observed that they would rather avoid anything that walks on two legs. The exception would be the extraordinarily large ones that I witnessed in the depths. I once took note of one of the caverns. It was about the size of a small house. I hope I never have to deal with one. Unfortunately, they seem to be more curious and observatory of us than predatory. Okay. Well, here we go. we're good. Go in this one. Made it to a bedroom. This isn't gonna tell us code. To my best former student, if you find this letter, then I am in my lab in the basement. Come and see me. You may have to do some searching around. My house is rather eccentric, you see. It was designed to keep outsiders from discovering a secret that we both share. You'll need to find a cog, the wall panel located in the cog room just off the top floor of the main hall. I do believe the replacement cog is down in the basement somewhere in one of the cabinets. Please do be safe. I have had break-ins from hybrids. Use the code 1873. Alright. I've also left you a key to the front guest room located on the first story. The guest room in my home are very, very safe places the hybrids won't be able to break in. Okay. I'll take a picture of that. So he said that the key, the guest room is located on the first story. 1873? Oh, wait, I didn't even have to type it out myself. Okay. Okay. Okay, oh, this is the safe room, I guess. Late morning, the 7th day of October 1997, the thumping upstairs was driving me mad. The poor silly thing must have no idea nor faculties available to find the way out of the roof cavity. I unboarded the door to the rec room and took my shotgun up into the roof by the upstairs bathroom ceiling hatch in the hopes I could dispose of it. I wasn't able to locate the hybrid. It has probably gotten lost elsewhere in the roof. I've returned my ladder to the garage in case I needed to go back up later and finish the job, and have left the shotgun here for when the time comes.
You're listening to KBR 98.6. This afternoon, police have declared an emergency in the city of Kingsfield, where a major development is taking place. It is believed officers have determined the identity of the man accused of burning down the Kingsfield Technical College library in a bizarre arson case this afternoon. The man has been named as Joel Watson, the 24-year-old student of the college. Watson is described as an average build.
Well, I don't know how many bullets I have in this thing. He said upstairs hatch. Oh look, there it is. And I'm gonna need a ladder from the garage. It's a large fancy key for what? The large fancy key for a large fancy door. Okay. I imagine this way. It's not this one, is it? Didn't think so. It's gotta be the main room. Yep. Gallery. Okay, well, the door's locked. August 1997, many of the men have turned hybrid. Most of them make the transition, and I send them on their way down the Cisterin by the hidden passage in the swimming pool outside. The overseas beneath will assist them in transitioning to breathing underwater. Good riddance. The cultists are hogging my bathroom and practically remaining immersed in the bathtub for hours. They complain of the air being too dry. It was 65% humidity this week. Some of them keep trying to sneak out to use the pool, but the risk of being seen by the public is far too great. I would be shot if I allowed that to happen. As such, I've locked the door to the backyard. Are we the bad guys? I'm confused. What it Oh, I can break boxes? And boxes have stuff in it. Dude, my heart sank for a second there. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're breaking bases. Dang. Something else. Okay. They're so quiet until you get around the corner. Like, jeez. Okay. The Kingsville City Herald, cave divers caught in the Venom Pit. Police believe they have determined the location of 2 deceased men who went missing while diving in Cape Otis. The divers are believed to be that of missing father and son dive team consisting of 23-year-old Joseph and his father, 53-year-old Robert. The 2 men were diving off the coast when they entered into a cave known amongst divers as the Venom Pit. Once inside, were unable to extricate themselves from the cave. The Venom Pit is aptly named due to its unusual profusion of newly discovered corals and floral. This environment created what local professors Hernet referred to as an environment which is exceptionally hostile to life. The cave is the only known habitat worldwide to house the stinging feather, a plant-like organism with multiple plant-like legs that are known to cause an exceptionally painful sting upon contact. Since then, the cave has attracted exceptionally interest from diving groups worldwide. Despite warnings that it is not safe, many have traveled from overseas to attempt to explore the cave and map out the interior. The only known diver to successfully exit the cave is that of the original discoverer, Hernet. It is suspected that the father and son diving team had entered the Venom Pit last week while searching for the much safer kidney pouch cave, only to become shocked to discover they were in the wrong location. Upon trying to exit, the 2 men became ensnared on a form of coral identified as the devil's razor wire, which is known to cause an extremely painful sting as well as releasing a neurotoxin that acts on the nervous system, leading to paralysis and ultimately respiratory failure. The design of the coral allows objects to pass through it in one way, but painful nettles facing the opposite direction prevents egress without becoming impaled. To visualize the nettles, you would have to imagine the quills of an echidna? I don't know what that is. Explains Kernet. The nettles point towards the inward chambers of the cave. This allows the divers to smoothly pass through them on the way in. However, due to the constricted nature of the entrance tunnels, this makes it impossible to swim back through without being impaled. It would be like trying to swim through a hula hoop lined with razors. Police are yet to recover the bodies, as it is considered too dangerous to enter a cave. More news to come. That was a lot to read. Oh. Section. June 1997. They trust me a little more now since I've made no attempts to escape. They deemed that I'm not considered a flight risk. I miss the surface. It's humid and isolated down here under the ocean. God knows how far down we actually are, but there are species of aquatic life that I have never seen before. They set me up with a large lab and a lot of equipment, including ancient technical machines that I'm yet to research. They have frightening technology that humanity is yet to see, weapons that can harness the power of wind teleporter portals, mega batteries capable of storing thousands of years of power in one cell. Glad I looked in there. Okay, nothing down here. A little bigger. Might as well just get that over with. There's the cog. Last night I was woken up by the screams of other men. A large creature made its way into the room and was stumbling around, attacking everything with big claws. It looked like him, the person we're supposed to be saving, except it was naked. One of the men gave it a good kick in the gut. It seemed to throw it off balance, and this gave us time to make for an exit. He showed up shortly after with a great big double-barrel shotgun and blew the damn thing brains out. Have I made the right choice in seeking the Aquarian path? Some of the guys got paranoid and decided to start smuggling in ammo, which is easy enough to hide. We've been stashing it inside some of the vases and boxes around the house, just like the local chapter usually does. Guns are a little harder to hide. Well, now we can kick. Alright. I think this was the safe room. No. Oh. I made a bloody stupid decision. Word amongst the other guys was that there was a key to Kernit's fancy art gallery located just behind the main hall. I asked Kern about it, and he lectured me for 10 minutes about not poking around. I found a cog that got me out onto the balcony. There was a hidden key in a lockbox outside here, but just as I picked it up, I heard a noise next to me, and when I turned around, I saw that the hidden door had sealed shut behind me with no way back. It's been almost 2 days so far. I'm so damn thirsty. Banging on the bricks is no good. I tried yelling out for Kern and the others, but they are all down in the basement on the other side of the house, so I guess no one can hear me. I'm having trouble thinking about anything but water right now. I've managed to lick some of the raindrops off the... I don't know what that is, but it doesn't help. I just hope Kern comes up to check here soon. Kind of sucks. I really wanted to see what art he hid in that gallery downstairs. Well, now we got a key. The door didn't seal behind us, so that's good at least. I thought I was gonna have to find another way to go. Okay, so wait, this is the key to the gallery. This is West Wing. Is the gallery... Hold on. I want to go back through some of these rooms to break stuff. Excuse me. Is that it shriveling up and dying? What is that thing? Oh wait, was that a box? Nothing in it. This house is so intricate. Crazy. Okay. Back out. This is our little safe room. And I think the gallery is back in that main room. Main hall. In the great room. This one. Yep, there's gallery. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. If you want to descend, you need to learn to ascend first. Right? Is this where we're supposed to go? That doesn't look right to me. They don't always light up. Ascend would be to go up, right? Look, I'm just gonna go down here. Oh. Never mind. I'm gonna go to this door first. Plant room. Door's locked. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. The second day of October 1997, I hope to God he shows up. Well, now I can pick it up. I wasn't able to pick up the first aid kit in the bathroom before.
Huh? You're the one that they've been looking for. I can't believe you made it. It's good to see you. One of my best students. Well, former student. You know, I spent part of my life helping you, but now it seems I must ask you to help me. And yes, it's me, your old history teacher, Professor Kern. You'll no doubt see that I've undergone quite a physical change since we last spoke. I wouldn't blame you for not recognizing me. Now, I know you must have a lot of questions, but right now we have to get out of here. The cultists are on their way to search this place. Fortunately, I have a gift of my own to give them. But before I go, I have to finish scuttling this lab so that my research doesn't fall into the wrong hands. In the meantime, I will need you to get something for me. Earlier this year, during my travels to the Void, I constructed an artifact capable of storing thousands of years of energy in one charge. It's very important that we bring this artifact with us. I hid it upstairs in the attic. Only problem is, the door to my garage jammed the last time I put the ladder back in there, and now I can't get it back out. However, There's a plant room at the end of the basement hall outside that leads to a water reservoir in the basement. In that room is a ceiling trapdoor that leads up to the garage. If you can flood the reservoir, you can swim up to the garage and fetch a ladder that will take you up to the attic so you can fetch the artifact. As you can see, I might have a bit of trouble fitting through a small trapdoor nowadays. Oh, my food is ready. Ooh, that's hot. Well, old friend, I should let you get on with your task. I see you still carry that journal with you everywhere you go. It might not hurt to write down what I said, just in case. Oh, and by the way, I'll unlock the plant room door for you at the end of the basement hall.
Honestly, I probably need to move on to the next demo, but okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.